Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Vampire YGO here again with the second variant of the Tri-Brigade profile, like I mentioned in my previous one. If you saw it, I did mention that I am going to be doing 4 different Tri-Brigade profiles because I am selling the deck since the Mega Tints come out in about 2 months, and I am no longer playing it at this point. I really do enjoy the deck, and I like the fact that it adds so much different variancy to all the different Beast, Wing Beast, Beast Warrior decks that any that you pretty much could put it in. But yeah, this one is the Lyrilusc profile, as you can see, and let's get right into it. So we have the obvious, it's pretty much like the standard package. It's very similar to what you've seen a lot, just with obviously a few small tweaks since the ban list. We have the 3 Lyrilusc Turquoise Warbler. This is your, essentially could be a free summon and get the extra summon. And then obviously they're all level 1, so it's just really easy to make Zeus in this deck. I think it's easier in this version. And this one's still really consistent, but easier in this version to actually make Zeus, in my opinion. So we have the 2 Cobalt Sparrow and the 1 Sapphire Swallow. Very standard package. Some people run 2 and some people still run 3. I really like the copies at the number that we have them at, just because the Tri-Brigade package makes it so easy to get to them. And again, like even the minimal board that you can make with this with Harpy's Featherstorm is ridiculous. So then you have your extra add, and then you have another extra summon. And then that would be it for the Lyrilusc package. Pretty standard. And again, forgive me if there's any issues. I am testing a new mic still, so if anyone can let me know how that is, I would appreciate it. If there's any issues, just please let me know. And again, let me know what you think of the profile as well down in the comment section. And thank you everyone for your time. Back to the core, we have the 3 Fractal. Again, really standard. It's going to be almost identical, I think, if not to the last profile with the links. 3 Fractal, the 3 Nerval. Obviously this one's your grave search once it hits, so Fractal, Kit, Nerval, add to hand either another Fractal or add your Kuros. And we have the 2 Tri-Brigade Kit, and then the 2 Kuros. Kuros allows you to discard any of the Beast family to special summon itself, and then Kit is obviously your extra Foolish Burial there. But yeah, 2 of each. You can do 3 Kuros. There's other things you can kind of tinker with. That's what I also kind of like about the Tri-Brigade package, is it's not super tight. There's a lot of different things that you can kind of change with it. The only difference in the Lyrilusc one with me is it doesn't search as much because you don't have the desires. But yeah, you have the 1 barrier statue. It is a obviously Wing Beast majority themed deck. Extremely easy to make, and again, I think that while this card is legal, I'm not sure if they'll go after the some more link is what I could probably think, but while it's legal, I don't see why people don't always abuse it. You don't have to go that route, but it is awesome to make, and it's extremely easy to protect in this deck. We have the 3 Ash, same as the last one, and then the 3 Ghost Spell and Haunted Mansion. Obviously your hand traps, I feel like Ash is kind of more of the necessary. These 3 you can make Gammas, Veilers, things like that. Whatever you kind of see, I guess, more at your locals, or if you're doing any specific remote duels, just kind of cater your hand traps to that point. But I always recommend try the build out. Let me know what you think if you try it out. And then that would be it for the monster lineup. We have the spells, and obviously the 3 Tenki. There is no question or argument at all that this is the variant you play for it, or the ratio. We have the 1 Monster Reborn, like the previous profile, just amazing for link climbing and just getting it's Monster Reborn. 1 for 1, since there's so many level 1s, and you can send pretty much like the Nerval or the Kit from your hand, special summon one of the Lyrilusc monsters, and you also have the Foolish Burial. 3 1-ofs, and then we have the Stoppage again. We have the 2 Triple Tactics Talix, and the 1 Called by the Grave. Again, I swear by this card. I think it goes in pretty much like 90% of the decks should be playing it, going first or second decks as well. It's an amazing card, and it just works out awesome. I can't wait for the Megaton version, if it does come out in that, so people can have a little bit more access to it, because it's just a really great card. At that point is probably where they might think about limiting it or banning it, at that point. We do run 2 Trap Trick, just because you can easily use the Trap Trick on the Revolt. The Revolt is super easy to get to anyway, thanks to the Bear Brom. And then we have the other thing that really, the card that you want to see and that you usually use the Trap Trick on, since the Revolt is searchable, is your Harpy's Featherstorm. It shuts off all of your opponent's monster, or negates all of your opponent's monster's effects for the turn. Not the activations, but the effects. So it's, kind of like a Mystic Mine on their turn just for them. And it is awesome. And then, like I said, majority of your monsters are Winged Beasts, so it's extremely easy to make. And then the last for the traps, we have the 1 Imperial Order. You can kind of throw this in any of the Tri-Brigade variants, even just in general. I feel like a lot of really going first decks can take advantage of this, just shutting down things like Droplet slash Dark Ruler no more. We have the 1 Blossom. Again, these ratios kind of vary. You might want like 2 Blossom, 1 Bear Brom, but I like the Bear Brom just because you can use her discard effect, and I really like getting the Revolt. Just remember, if you do go for the Revolt side with it, you cannot use the Submorg link to special summon after that, because you have to special summon. Well, you just have to special summon a Tri-Brigade monster at that point. And then we have the 1 Silver Sheller, 2 Shureg, again, pretty standard. Ooh, focus there. The Shureg artwork is ridiculous. I don't know. I was kind of thinking, what do y'all think? Do you think they'll make an OTS ultis out of some of the recent core sets, kind of like how they did during the Eternal format? I kind of wish they would do that more again, where they make a monster from the actual, or a card from the decks that are actually popular at the moment, like Ulti Colossus, Ulti Galatea, Ulti Sky Striker, things like that. Like maybe they can do an Ulti Drytron card, Ulti Tri-Brigade, and so on. But yeah, we have the shorter links. We have the Almirage Link Karibo, just for your kit and your Nerval. And then we have the Protector right here. This card is an insane protector for the Barrier statue, and just in general, it's an awesome card to have on your end board. And then we have the 1 Nightmare Phoenix, the Samorg. We have, Avermax was in the previous profile, not this one. We have the Apollosa, Access Code Talker, and then we go into the Lyrilusc package, which is the 2 Exceeds. Again, you can switch in like Boral Sword and things like that as well for the Link 4s if you need. But yeah, and then the Zeus. It's a lot easier to make in this one. You can even throw in the Downerd in this version too. I do have a Downerd. I don't know. I just never really use the double Zeus effect, or just never really need to go to that point. Usually just need it to clear the board once, but getting it a second time is definitely amazing if you feel the need. But yeah, that would be it for the profile for the Lyrilusc version of the Tri-Brigade. Please let me know what you think. Please give me, if you any feedback, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you dislike, please let me know why. Thank you everyone for your time, and then have a good night. Thank you.